All right, welcome back to Lions franchise here on Madden 24. Taking on the Dolphins this week. They are 8-5. They're pretty good. Not sure exactly who their quarterback's going to be, but really need to win this game. And then we've got the Vikings who are ahead of us in the division, and the Bears then in week 17. So right now we are not in the playoff picture. If we could get ahead of the Vikings in the division, we probably would be. They're saying that they're saying that the Dolphins have a really good defense, so we're just trying to win here. They've got Devon A-Chain. They want us to throw it short. I'd really rather try to throw it deep. I like the boost you get to slower DB run support for that. Trying to get gold here in the practice drill. That's picked off. That's also picked off. So not a good start here. And that's broken up. I've been only doing these in one try, but I'm gonna actually restart just once here because that was a really bad start, and if we can't even get bronze, then it's not worth even doing. So that's gonna be incomplete. Somehow that's picked off. That's incomplete. Knocked it out of his hands. Looking to get it to be there, Clarence Trap. But again, incomplete. So I don't think we're going to do very good. I'm not going to restart again. And part of the problem with doing well in this Drill and Lions franchise is that our defense is pretty good. And I mean, that's pretty much it. Trying to run this drill against a good defense is tough. We do get bronze. I don't think we're going to get anything higher than bronze at this point. Yeah, I mean, we just get bronze, but I mean, it's 300 experience. I guess that's better than nothing, but would have liked to have gotten gold. Just a lot of drops there. Couple of plays, just nobody was open, so no injuries during practice, which is always nice. We're coming down to the end of this season here, probably. Go hybrid on Brian Branch. Probably going to do a little more Lions franchise the next couple of days before I have to pay my Game Pass again. Then we'll get back to Brown's franchise. We'll go power on Taylor Decker. Pass block power and run block power. We'll go slot on Braylon Berry. Plus one catching, plus short route running. And then don't really care about that last guy. He's, I think, a backup. So, we're taking on the Dolphins. This, and we're playing at home, so hopefully that makes a difference. No, we'll take a look at the team after we get into the game a little bit here. See who all's playing for the Dolphins here. Looks like we're gonna get the ball first. Ballard on the return. And there's a flag down, probably gonna be holding. Yeah, that's gonna back us up. Jamar Sims with the hold. I'd rather have a holding on the kickoff than on our first play, though. Still going to be first and 10. As we hand it off to Jahmyr Gibbs, and he gets about 8. We'll take a look at the Dolphins team when they get the ball here. And we'll just look at their offense and defense at the same time. So. Gonna get it out to Amon St. Brown. He avoids a tackle, picks up a couple more yards, gets 19 on the play. Just a little crossing route over the middle there. Oh, hit as we were trying to get it out. It's gonna bring up a 2nd and 10. We're gonna go read option here. Gabriel Barkley taken off. Only gets 2. Going no huddle here. Play action. I was looking to get it to Ray Clayton, but underneath, but he got caught up on some of the blockers there. Really just didn't have anywhere to go at that point. Got sacked. So Dolphins gonna get the ball. I don't think they have Tua because I think Tua was on the Buccaneers when we played last week. Sam Howell is actually their quarterback. 18 touchdowns to 9 picks. Not terrible. And we'll see who else is on the team here. Sam Howell. Oh, their backup is Bailey Zappi. Devon Achane, obviously. Zamir White is the backup. The third string is a second-year created player. Kurt Fletcher is the fullback. wide receiver. They still have Tyreek Hill, still have Jalen Waddle. Third guy's Darius Slayton. So really outside of Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, I mean, we don't have a ton to worry about. Their tight end is a rookie, Taylor Torres, and Daniel Bellinger is their backup tight end. So no super great tight ends. They've got a pretty good offensive line. Nobody really, like 90 overall, but they're all right. They've got Jadeveon Clowney. They've got Donovan Kendricks. They've got Doug Kennard and Deion Randall. So not a great defensive line. Jeff Dugan is their left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker Jerome Baker, Jalen Phillips. Corner Jalen Ramsey, and then a rookie Alexander Coleman. And it looks like we might, outside of Jalen Ramsey, be able to pick on their secondary a little bit. And outside of also their safety, Javon Holland. But then they've got David Drummond at strong safety, and he's not quite as good. And Chris Boswell's their kicker. Punter is Ryan Wright. And any injuries for them? No injuries. So they're going to get the ball to start here. To start their first drive. And they're going to fumble. They're going to get it back, but now they're all the way down to the 3. Nick Mullins on the sack. Sam Howell lost the ball. And now we're going to either look to force a safety or possibly just get really good field position to when we get the ball back. A-Chain picks up 3. I'd like to see them throw the ball here and get sacked for safety. He's going to go back. He gets the pass away. They're going to get a little bit of it back, but it's still going to be 4th and 17. And they're going to punt the ball. Ballard on the return. He's going to get almost out to the 50. To 49. And this is a really, really important game to win here for our playoff chances. As Gibbs gets a big game. He's got 3 runs for 26 yards. Would really help our playoff chances if we could win this game. So I'm going to throw it out to Ray Clayton. He's going to get about 9. Going to go hurry up and just hand the ball off for the first down. It's 4 runs for 31 yards for Gibbs now. He's playing well so far. Only the second time we've had the ball here. Gonna look to go play action here on first down. And was trying to get it to Ray Clayton. Had to avoid a sack, and we get it to him on the side of the end zone there for a touchdown. And they're going to review this. Hopefully it's good. Let's see. Did he get in here? Real close. Right on the sideline there. I think he got both feet down. They're going to say he did. And that's a touchdown. Ray Clayton, just probably our best player on the team. At least on the offense, that's for sure. Got some good players on defense, too. Don't know that he's better than them, but he's our best player on offense, definitely. Really helping out the young quarterback, Gabriel Barkley. Ed Oliver and looks like Malcolm Rodriguez there combining for the sack. They're going to hand it off. Get about one. And when you've got that many great players on the defensive line, it's hard to block all of them. We've got Ed Oliver, who's up to superstar X Factor. We've got Aiden Hutchinson. Our other player there, Tariq Wallace. Miami punting again. We're going to get the ball at the 38. Not quite as good field position this time, but still pretty good. And I want to start off this drive running the ball. We'll go halfback power. Try it. Right, Clayton making a block there. Gibbs going to spin around and pick up 8. Going to flip the formation, go inside zone. Jahmyr Gibbs is in the zone. And once again, I have not remembered to check zone abilities or X Factor abilities. And so I don't remember what his ability actually is. Might want to change it. I don't know. I don't remember what it is. So. Just going to pick up a couple of blocks there and get about 7 on the screen. And we're going to run the ball again here. First catch of the day for Gibbs on that last play. Just going to run right up the middle for the first down. Doesn't get much more than that. Doesn't really need to. We were just looking to pick up the first down there. Going to get the ball out to Ray Clayton. Pick up about 5. Going to look to push the ball down the field maybe a little bit here. Get it out to Ray Clayton. We're hit as we threw a bad pass just fluttering out. And right to the defense, picked off by Jerome Baker. I was looking to get it to Ray Clayton, and he was wide open, but the pressure got there. Now Miami picks up 9 on the play. Chance to tie up the game here for Miami. And we're going to get another sack, that time Tariq Wallace. Taking a little too long on the play action there, it was Miami. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Miami not able to move the ball much. We'd probably be in a lot better position here if we hadn't just turned the ball over. Still ahead, still very much in this game. That's a big play from Miami. Sam Howell finally completing one down the field. And they're going to run the ball here and get only 2. Really looked like he picked up more than 2 there. They're going to throw it again. Pick up another first down. Darius Slayton on the play. Going to hand it off, get past the blitz. And get all the way down to the 13-yard line. Our defense started the game really well, but just letting them come right down the field on this drive. Gonna throw it out of the end zone. Receiver had no shot at that ball. Ed Oliver gonna make the tackle there. Got off the block immediately. And Ed Oliver's in the zone. But he's not going to be the one to make the sack. Aiden Hutchinson there getting half a sack. Combined with somebody, not really sure who. But they're going to kick a field goal, and we're just looking to go ahead and let them kick the field goal, not rough the kicker or anything. Give them an automatic first down. So Boswell with the kick. Going to make it 7-3. Ballard with another return here. Trying to get him outside, but only going to get out to the 21-yard line. Gibbs is averaging 6.5 yards per carry. You can get 4 more there. This is the play we threw the interception on earlier. Ray Clayton wide open. Gonna get all the way down to the 35. He was open even when we threw the interception. It just... And Miami gonna challenge the play. He did catch it pretty close to the sideline. And are we even gonna see a replay here? No, we're not. But Miami gonna lose the challenge. And now Ray Clayton's in the zone. We're gonna run the ball. Gibbs gonna pick up 9. I'm gonna throw it out to Ray Clayton in the flat here. He's gonna get all the way down to the 4-yard line. And we're gonna run it with Gibbs here. Just try to get right into the end zone. He's going to get a few blocks. He's going to power through for a touchdown. Jameer Gibbs. Riley Patterson going to come in to tack on the extra point. Take a 14-3 lead. And we'll see what Miami can do here. They look good on their last drive. They had some trouble once they got down towards the red zone. And they're gonna get sacked. The ball comes out. Aiden Hutchinson picks it up and runs it in for a touchdown. That was the second fumble for Sam Howell today. The first one they got back on. He's been sacked several times, and that was their first turnover. Makes it 21-3. drop the ball here. Only 6 passes so far for Sam Howell. He's been sacked several times, hasn't been able to get the ball away. And we've got a nice lead here. And they're going to get a pass out there. And they're going to break a tackle, pick up an extra yard or two. It's the first catch of the day for Tariq Hill, who really hasn't been a factor in this game. They're going to almost get the first down. It's actually dropped. They've had a few drops today. And they're going to punt the ball, and we're going to look to get another touchdown here before the half. Try to extend our lead. 10 rushes, 63 yards, and a touchdown today for Jahmyr Gibbs. And it's just been, 7, 8-yard runs. It's not like he's broken one off for 40. He's had a few that have gone maybe for more than 10, but nothing too outrageous. And we're going to go play action. Look to get it to Gabe Davis. He's got the ball. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. I like that play action. Crossers play there. They bite on the play action. Sometimes they won't even cover that guy running down the field there. And we're going to take a 28-3 lead here. This video is going to go up as soon as I record it, as most of them seem to do anymore. Behind where I would like to be on recording videos, but it's just how it's been lately. They're going to break a tackle here. Get a first down. A-Chain's got 8 rushes for 40 yards. He's been doing fine. A couple of times we've had trouble stopping him. In the drive where they got the field goal, we definitely did. They're going to get sacked again here. And we've sacked him 6 times already in this game. Like I said, I mean, their offensive line is pretty okay, but it's not like they have anybody that's like a 90 overall on their offensive line. Nobody with superstar development or anything. It's going to be a broken tackle, but are able to make up for it there. They're going to go no huddle here. 3rd and 13. They don't get this. We could look to get the ball back again. Just a bad pass there by Sam Howell. Not sure how he's actually done as well as he has this year. I mean, he had more touchdowns than interceptions, but he really didn't have a crazy number of touchdowns. I think it was like 18 touchdowns to 9 interceptions or something like that. So and Gibbs going to break a tackle and tiptoe down the sideline. I'm actually going to look to set up a screen on this play. And hopefully try to at least get into field goal. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be a hold? Had to have been right at the end of the play. It's going to bring up 1st and 17 here. We're going to go with this shallow dig that I like to run a couple of times per game. Get it out to Ray Clayton. He's going to get 5. He wasn't able to turn up the field at all there, so catching it and going right out of bounds. And we're going to scramble with Barkley here. He gets tackled right away. Ray Clayton not on the field right now. Going to scramble with Barkley again. And he's going to get us down to the 36-yard line. We're going to call timeout here. There's only 30 seconds left. Wasn't paying enough attention to the time there, but still plenty of time to at the very least get a field goal. Gonna get it out to Ray Clayton. He catches it over his head. They really want us to run Y Sail again. I'm not sure I really want to run that this close to the end zone because they may not get open. Gonna throw it out on the shallow dig to Ray Clayton. Ray Clayton's got another touchdown, and because I'm feeling a little bit mean to the Dolphins here, we're gonna go for 2. And Amon St. Brown gonna make the catch, working back to the ball a little bit there. It's gonna give us 36 points, so we're up 36-3. They're going to get a completion. They're going to call a timeout. Double teaming Ed Oliver. Pass just a little behind the receiver there. Called 12 pass plays and 8 running plays. They really haven't been able to hold on to the ball too well here. So that one's complete and then fumbled. And they're actually going to review this here. They're going to determine he did not fumble the ball, but it's still going to bring up a 4th and 2, and that's just going to run the rest of the clock out. Didn't really need to call a timeout to get the ball back with like 11 seconds. No reason for that. So our passing game has been pretty big today. We've been able to run the ball when we need to. Offense just been clicking. These are always good games to make a lot of shorts out of when we end up scoring a lot of touchdowns. So Bears beating the Vikings, that would help our playoff chances. The Bears could beat the Vikings there. If the Rams could beat Green Bay, that would help us too, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Colts, Texans, that really doesn't do anything for our playoff chances. So CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson. There's that pass that we had way down the field to Gabe Davis. He was just wide open on that play. I think I want to continue with throw it deep. And I think I want to defend the inside run. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to really decide what you want to do because every strategy that you pick has negative things to it. So if you pick defend the inside run, you're going to do worse at defending the outside run. You're also more susceptible to play action. So you're going to lose 3 on that play. And Oliver getting right through the blocks, but they're able to get that one away and get some of it back. And it was A-Chain on the catch there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. A lot more manageable than a 3rd and 13 or something. They're going to get a slant out there. It's going to bring up 4th and inches. And they're going to punt the ball on 4th and inches. I mean, you really don't want to turn it over on downs 35, so. Going to get out to the 30. And, I mean, this game's not really in doubt at this point, so we're just looking to keep doing what we did in the first half. We're going to run a screen here, and they read that one perfectly. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 14. Go stick here. I've run this a couple of times already and just thrown it out to Gibbs. He gets 4. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. Going 4 verticals here. I'm looking to get it down the field, probably to Ray Clayton. He's got a step, and he gets the ball. It's going to get us all the way down to the 42-yard line. We'll go no huddle. And we'll just run the ball up the middle with Gibbs. He's going to get about 5. Going to throw it out to Gibbs there, and he's not going to catch the ball. Hit right as he was trying to catch it. I'm actually going to run the ball here on 3rd and 5. If we pick up at least a couple of yards here, I might look to go for it. So doesn't look like we're actually going to lose a yard. So I think we're going to try the long field goal, 54 yards. And it's actually going to be short. Didn't have the leg. Actually bounced off the bottom of the crossbar, so it's going to give the Dolphins pretty good field position here. They're going to run the ball. They're going to run outside, which really weren't set up to defend on that play. They're going to get all the way down to 31. Not really worried about him coming back. Just a little concerned that maybe we let him score. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna have any trouble winning this game. So we're up 33 points. Overran. A-Chain was Jack Campbell did, and he's gonna take it for a touchdown. Devon A-Chain, who we have in our Browns franchise, made a trade for him. Would like to get to the end of my Browns, end of the season on my Browns franchise soon, so I can do the draft. But I have a lot less time left in the season here in Lions franchise, so we're gonna try to finish that up a little quicker. Plus, Lions franchise is my only online franchise, so Got to make sure my Game Pass is paid so I can play that. Gonna get it out to Clarence Trapp. I think that was his first catch of the day. Yep, his first catch. He gets 12 yards. We're gonna look to get it to Amra St. Brown. He's gonna get about 5. It's his second catch. That one he had on the 2-point conversion does not count as a catch, so stats on 2-point conversions don't actually count as stats. So 3rd and 1, we're just going to run the ball, and a lot of traffic there, and we don't get it, and we have an injured player. I'm going to go fullback dive here on 4th and 1. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us in the ass, but go fullback dive here. I think we got the first down. We did. And that's a high ankle sprain for our right guard. So he's going to be out of the game. Go play action here. Looking to right Clayton again. This one's knocked down. Haven't had too many incompletions today. Some of them, I mean, we really haven't forced anything unless guys have been wide open. There's been no catches today that have been too heavily contested. We've learned a lot of short passes, a lot of screens. Anything down the field has been wide open. So, and we really have tried to run the ball in a decent amount too. That one, not a great pass there. So we're gonna punt the ball. No reason to go for it. Almost guarantee them points. Make them come all the way down the field. Take some time off the clock. They're going to throw here. They're going to get it complete underneath, but only get a yard. And they looked good on that last drive. They really did it. I think it was the one they scored on. And they really did it by running the ball. That's wide open. Defender didn't really, Brewer there didn't really see where the ball was. Jalen Waddle with his first catch. Ed Oliver was trying to get the sack there, but was not able to. That's another completion. Only 124 yards passing today for Sam Howell. Can't help but think this game might be different if they'd had Tua. Of course, all the sacks have piled up as well. So they're going to run it to the outside again. I think that's going to be a touchdown. It is. Devon A-Chain with another score. They're trying to get back into this game. I think we're just probably too far ahead at this point. As we block the extra point. Not able to pick it up and run it back, though. Would have been nice if we could have run that back for 2, but it's going to keep it at a 20-point game. I really just don't think they have enough time to come back here. I thought about running that one out, and as I was about to run out of the end zone, decided not to. So Gonna run outside here with Gibbs, and he's gonna get tackled for a loss of 3. He's had a little bit more trouble running the ball these last couple of drives. We might just, you know what? I'm gonna snap the ball. We could have ran out the third quarter there, but gonna check it down underneath to St. Brown. We might have had Gibbs open down the field. I really just wanted to make sure we got something on that play. It's gonna bring up a 3rd and 6. I think we'll go play action here. Probably. We're actually going to throw it out to Clarence Trapp, who's going to get a first down. He was open. We're actually going to give Ballard his first carry of the game here. He's going to get about 2. He doesn't get much chance to run the ball. He's really just our return man, but he is also the backup running back. I wouldn't mind trying to sign another running back in the offseason. Somebody who probably isn't going to play much, but could come in occasionally, because really Jahmyr Gibbs is our every down back. I want somebody that can come in every so often just to lighten the load a little so that Gibbs isn't as likely to get hurt. And we had a nice play on that last one to Ray Clayton. That one I was just trying to get out quickly because I thought we really needed to get that out quickly so we didn't get sacked there. Gonna scramble a little bit with Gabriel Barkley and throw it out to Ray Clayton, who's gonna get another touchdown. And it's just been too easy. But our first touchdown in a while. Gonna extend the lead here. Can make it 43-16. Really been a good day throwing the ball for Gabriel Barkley. And I mean he doesn't have that every game, so it's nice when it does happen. Like I said, we're able to pick on this Dolphins secondary a little bit. I mean, outside of Jalen Ramsey, they're really not best. And we really haven't targeted a lot of our receivers who Jalen Ramsey is covering. So we're just looking to, a lot of the time, get the ball underneath a little and then maybe hit a big play with Ray Clayton. Really just looking to throw to guys that are open. I don't like throwing it down the field on a contested catch where, you know, it's not likely to be completed. I don't know how Sam Howell completed that one. Looked like our guy was going for the interception and then missed it. They're already down to the 45-yard line, but I think it's going to be too little too late here for the Dolphins. Even if they can get a touchdown here, they just don't have time to score that many points. Sam Howell gonna scramble. He's actually gonna slide after picking up about 5. And the longer we can keep them out of the end zone, the less time they have to try to get multiple scores here. Sam Howell has not thrown a touchdown pass yet today. Both of their touchdowns were from Devon Achane. And he might get another one here. Johnson gonna Track him down to 6. He's got 14 rushes for a well over 100 yards. Gonna blitz the safeties on this one. Brian Branch gonna get the sack. And they're going to go play action, get sacked again. All the way back at the 27. Malcolm Rodriguez on that play. 8 sacks so far. 6 of those in the first half. Haven't gotten quite as much pressure in the second half here, but able to force a throw there. Real life, that probably would have been intentional grounding. They're going to throw it up, and McPhee's just going to knock it down. Going to look to just run the ball here and run out the rest of the clock. Not sure they're going to start taking their timeouts after the 2-minute warning. And we can run it all the way down to the 2-minute warning here. I think I'm going to run up another play just so we're not sitting here doing nothing. But it's actually going to bring up 3rd down, and now I'm probably going to look to throw the ball to pick up the 1st. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. I think they're not going to suggest a throw here, are they? Well, in that case, we're just going to run inside zone. Gibbs going to get outside a little bit. He actually gets the 1st down running the ball. Ran no huddle there. We'll take a little bit of time off the clock. I'm not going to run the play clock all the way down because it's going to get a little bit boring, but got a run here. Gibbs might have been one of his biggest runs of the day. He's over 100 yards. Wouldn't mind getting him another touchdown. And I made the decision very early on in this franchise to really feature Jahmyr Gibbs as our #1 back. We ended up trading David Montgomery, and it's 4th and inches on this play. And ever since Gibbs got upgraded, I mean, he went superstar, and then he got superstar X Factor. He's not going to get the 1st down there, but he's up to 120 yards rushing today. So, but he's been good. Really been a big difference in how we've been able to move the ball. Dolphins going to check it down underneath. They're going to get a 1st down. Looks like they were tackled inbounds here, and they're not calling timeouts. The game is over. I'm actually going to have to go to the bathroom here, so I'm going to come back and then we'll go over the stats and advance to the next week and stuff. So. All right. If you stuck around for this part, or, I mean, if you skipped ahead, we're going to look at the stats here. Gabriel Barkley, 142.9 passer rating. Had a long of 66. Only 6 incompletions, threw for 370 yards. Did have one interception. Really wasn't his fault. He got it as he was throwing. Had 4 touchdowns. Sam Howell only along a 31. Didn't really look to throw it deep down the field a lot. Only 177 passing. No touchdowns, no interceptions either. It's not like he turned the ball over a lot or anything. He did have a fumble. Had another one that they recovered. Jahmyr Gibbs only along at 22 yards. Did have a lot of broken tackles, but only ended up averaging 4.6 yards per carry. Did have 120 yards. A-Chain, who averaged 10 yards per carry, only ran the ball 14 times. I think at the end there they were really looking to get away from the run because they were down by so much. But he got him a couple of scores that they wouldn't have had otherwise. Had 3 rushes over 20 yards. Gabriel Barkley scrambled a couple of times. Had maybe one run on a read option or something. And then the fullback dive we had, Ballard tried to run it once. Receiving, Ray Clayton, 11 catches for 229, 3 touchdowns. Kind of a classic Ray Clayton game where he just catches the ball down the field, averaging 20 yards per catch. Just only had a long of 40. It's not like he had like a 70 or 80 yard touchdown, but he's just good to pick up chunk plays. They had Darius Slayton had a couple of catches, Drake Hill. Gibbs had 4 catches for 26 yards. Amon St. Brown had 3 for 31. Clarence Trapp had a couple of nice catches that picked up first downs. And Gabe Davis had that nice 66-yard touchdown catch on the play action pass. Defensively, we're just going to look at our team defensively. Lots of tackles for loss. Malcolm Rodriguez with 4 tackles for loss. Ed Oliver with a few. Rodriguez also led the team in sacks with 2.5. Tariq Wallace 1.5. Nick Mullins with 1. Brian Branch. Everybody getting the sacks today. Aiden Hutchinson only a half a sack. But still pretty good. No interceptions. Did have a couple of forced fumbles. Only able to recover one of those. Was recovered by Aiden Hutchinson. And then kicking. Why does Ryan Stonehouse show up on kicking? He didn't kick a field goal. Oh, kickoffs. Because he did the kickoffs. Okay. I usually don't look at kicking in Lions franchise. So. We had a missed field goal for Riley Patterson. Did make all his extra points. That field goal was just short off the bottom of the crossbar, so. Russell Holcomb has an upgrade. I don't think he gets on the field very much. He's a rookie. Gabriel Barkley's got an upgrade. I'm going to go Scrambler. He's going to get +2 throw accuracy mid. +1 throw power is nice and throw under pressure. Still only normal development. We're going to go deep threat on Gabe Davis. Just get his overall up a little. Catching traffic, deep route running. +2 medium route running, +2 release. His route running is pretty good. His short route running not as good. Release is up to 92, and then at Oliver, we want run stopper. Try to get some more blocks. +1 block shedding, +1 strength, +1 tackle. Block shedding is 92. And we'll look at our scenario thing here. What is it, getting a win against the defense's caliber? Plus experience, plus morale for the next game. And we'll advance the week to the Vikings. We have a breakout linebacker challenge. We're 8-6. The Vikings are 8-6. We've actually jumped up to the 7 spot in the playoff race here. Think we would jump up. We would most definitely jump up over the Vikings with a win here, and then we'll take on the Bears and the Bills to close out the season. Hopefully we can win these next 2 games and then have a little bit of leeway in case we lose to the Bills. But we're going to take on the Vikings in the next episode. That's going to do it for this one. I will see you in the next episode. Have a good day.